Hi guys. All right, here we are. Another morning, another day to explore and discover. Episode, what are we at? We're at number 4. I know we're only at episode 4, and I'm already having a hard time thinking of what episode we're on. So last week we talked about film photography, and or a couple days ago we talked about film photography. I forget what day I'm shooting on here, and what I wanted to do with that and how I wanted that to impact my work, and I hope I expressed that well enough to everybody. But so far so good. But what I wanted to talk about today was going back into the studio. I wanted to be able to add another layer of creative expression. Where I can, and doing things that I had done in the past that I kind of enjoyed. I mean, it's a stressful thing to be in a studio environment, getting the lighting right, getting the product right, just all the little tiny details that are difficult, but can make a project a little smoother, when you get all of those little nuances correct. But for the purpose of saving a little money and purpose of doing something a little different, challenge myself in another kind of way. I could shoot the really nice stuff. I could shoot the extraordinary, but just staying with this theme of because of what I photograph and who I take pictures for. They're everyday spaces. They're the bank that you go to. They are the office that you go in every day to do your job, or wherever you go. Those are typically the spaces I'm taking pictures in, because those are the clients who I have, and I've learned over the years to really shoot those in the best way possible, because many people put a lot of hard work into those projects, and I want to make sure that that they're seen in the best way that they possibly can. So I wanted to do the same thing with this studio experiment, this studio project. I wanted to photograph not necessarily the everyday, but possibly the everyday. Think of things like tea kettles and flatware for your kitchen dining room table, paint rollers, power tools, things like that. They're not the overly exciting things, but they are the important things. They are what they are the consumable goods, the things that are sold to professionals, to everybody doing many different things. So I want to be able to capture that and explore what does that mean to shoot those things. How do you photograph those things in a compelling way, in good light, in a unique way that highlights that product and is what's used to sell the product, whether that's the actual product shot itself, or it's a branding image, a lifestyle shot, whatever what have you. But things like I don't know, you can see it too well, a paint roller brush, bowls, plates, and your everyday power tool. So we have a lot of things at our disposal, and I want to explore how to take the ordinary and make it something a little better, a little more special, make it extraordinary. And that's just what we're going to do over the next couple of weeks. So it'll be a work in progress. I'll try and post results on social media, or maybe like I said last week, I'll try and maybe do a video on like a behind the scenes kind of thing. But in the meantime, I just wanted to keep these videos going. I've started. Now I'm not going to stop. I've actually found that I don't actually mind being in front of the camera anymore. And it's happened pretty quick, which is kind of scary, actually. I've actually, I've started thinking about a lot more things, and what other kinds of videos I can get myself into. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks and months as we start creeping out of winter and start heading into spring. But we're still a good ways off on that, and but in the meantime, we have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. But yes, all of you out there also have work to do, things to keep yourselves creative, projects to work on, and hopefully everybody's doing well and doing good out there, and you're keeping yourselves busy. If you have a slow time, kind of like I do right now. But as always, I'm going to make this one short. The last couple were kind of long, so I'm going to make this one short and wrap up now. But this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. I don't know how the images are going to turn out, but I'm pretty confident I'll be okay. It's just going to depend on how far and how deep I want to go down the rabbit hole to create these branding projects for these different consumable goods, these different things. But in the meantime, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're still here, thank you for hanging on for dear life through this series. It's kind of been fun. But until next time, I look forward to it, and we'll talk soon. Again, if you have any comments, leave them below. As always, be kind. Be constructive, but be kind. And if you like, thumbs up. If you want to keep watching, subscribe. In the meantime, I thank you. Love you all. God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.